Hello and welcome, this is Skinner, and we're back some more of the multi-consumer products playthrough of Stellaris using the MegaCorp DLC. My truce with the Consciousness has run out, so as a result we could attack them, and considering it looks like their fleet is all the way over here, maybe a good opportunity for us to attack them. I would have to concern myself with their allies over here. Well, let's see. We can see, oh no, this is actually their fleet. Alright, so that's one of their fleets. Can I see entirely into their area? Because that's pretty good vision. I mean, that probably is coming from my ally, honestly. Alright, well, there may not be much in here, but that's not too far away. But if the rest of their fleet's pretty far away, it might be an opportunity. But we do have their allies that may help them, so a little bit of a concern. We'll have to see how that can go, but if it works out, works out. If not, not. But at least going to prepare for it. So I'm going to send my one fleet over here. Then I'm going to try and build this fleet up. I don't have a lot of alloys sitting around, but maybe we can add some cruisers. I think it's mostly destroyers and corvettes at the moment. But maybe add a cruiser or two. And we send that one up here. And then I'll probably claim these systems, these four. Looks like they've got pretty good resources worth taking. And I will cut off the enemy's route to my subsidiary, as well as giving us a good choke point here if they attack us in the future. So I think that'd be a good plan if we do it. I hopefully have enough influence to make those claims. All right, so we're moving that. That's good. I think we're more or less ready to go here. So let's take a look at our plan, see how we're doing. The interface has changed. Oh, you got something? Yeah, this is fine. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, we do have a new interface here since the last time I recorded. Things are kind of different areas. I'm still getting used to it, but most of the important stuff we need is over here now rather than over there. And looking at things really quickly, I guess we can play on slow speed while I talk. Yeah, housing, amenities, jobs, those all seem good, so we're good there. Housing's a little but I think we're fine for now. Over here, same thing more or less. Here we only have 4 jobs. Yeah, and the next building slot, yes, we should probably do something about that. Housing looks okay. Let's do a mining district. That's probably not too bad. Do you have any blockers to clear? Yeah, but it's a little expensive. Okay. And then over here, looking mostly good. I mean, 5 population will hit before any of this stuff runs out. And what about blocker clears? Yeah, we have those. They're fairly cheap because of this governor, so we might as well do them. Actualized. Okay, we've got mining drone work ethic. The drones are remarkably efficient at squeezing ever-diminishing returns from the rocks Grothian miners would have soon discarded, deemed exhausted of all worthwhile mineral content. Our top engineers are working on adapting the drone's methodology for use in the multi-consumer products, mining networks, and stations, which should improve efficiency, effectively lessening energy expenditure. Of lesser import is the fact that the drones are not completely silent. Contrary to previous assumptions, they emit signal pings, though extremely infrequently and at a wavelength hard to isolate from background noise. If there is anyone left to receive these pings, may be a mystery for another time. Alright, so here we've got easy prey, which so we can get a bonus to destroy them. Don't really necessarily care about that. And then, what do we get here? Mining station mineral output plus 10%. That sounds pretty good. So we're at 42 right now. Let's go ahead and do that and see how it goes. Yeah, I think we're more or less good to go. We do have that colony ship coming out.
The system has been surveyed.
Oh yeah, science ship down here. So we didn't have any anomalies, I take it? Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just send you on to your next thing. And you know what? Let's tell you another one too, just keep you busy. Alright. So that's good to go. Let's go to Gorham Station, see what we need to build a cruiser. Oh, we could build one right now. So 628. Alright, good to know. May not be able to put out too many of these. Which one do we want? The audit class or the embargo class? The audit class is the one with the missiles. I feel like we didn't really build that many of those. It also seems the cheaper of the two, and if it comes down to we want to build them quickly, I think the cheaper of the two probably is the wiser move. So we'll go with that. Alright, let's continue. So that one fleet, I'm assuming it went away.
Research actualized.
Wasn't really watching it. Okay, so we have this. Okay, so anomaly discovery chance. That actually may be beneficial to us right now because we are surveying planets. And then we have physics, hyper shields, shield capacitor, and better sensors. Well, I'll go ahead and do this. I mean, I kind of wonder, is this like one of those ones where it's a repeating technology? I don't know if we've done this yet or not. I'll just assume it's not and take it. It's not. It shouldn't be that expensive. I mean, how much time was that going to take? 8 months. That's not too bad. All right. Well, with that being done, we should probably upgrade our ships, because that is a device I use in a lot of my ships. So, and save. You know, I could do auto upgrade as well if we wanted to speed some of this stuff up. But for now, we'll just do it the manual way. Okay, yep. And that was the embargo class, so we need to modify. Why isn't it letting me save this? Oh, because I'm currently building it, of course. Let's go with the blockade then. I don't think we've upgraded anything else since last... Oh, we've got better railguns. So we do have some upgrades to do. There we go. Guess we could go back through and do the other ones that use that technology. We've got a couple railguns here. Boop, boop. Yeah, that looks all good. And then we go to the destroyer, which also uses a couple of these. There we go. Yep. And then the Corvette does indeed also use that technology for that. Okie dokie. So that looks good. The question is, do we want to upgrade this fleet? It probably is going to be expensive to do so. Actually, that's not too bad. Vanna Station is one of our areas. Do you want to send our better fleet up here to take care of this stuff? That might be a good idea. In that case, we'd want to come up here and then we'd upgrade here. Yeah, let's go to Vanna Station. That way we can keep constructing things here. I guess we might as well speed up a little.
Upscaling complete.
Still waiting on that colony ship.
Research actualized.
All right. Habitability plus 5%. Very good. Commerce megaplexes could be good. Starbase capacity we don't really need, but we may run into that fairly soon. Although it's pretty expensive tech. Fleet command. Ooh, new resource. I'm not sure we've encountered this yet, but I think it probably would be a good idea just to get it out of the way. So, you know what? I'm going to do that. Because we don't know if that's going to come up again. Now, I have to remember what planet I was actually planning on colonizing. This has been a little while. Well, that's 100% habitability.
Upscaling complete.
Okay, well there it is. If I remember correctly, we're looking for Savannah World. Is it this one? I mean, sure, it looks like it. I mean, that's a lot of minerals, which I think was the reason why... There's another one here, but not as many minerals here. Oh. Maybe the intention was to go there? This is one of the problems with carrying over after a little while. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's probably one of those two places. So we've got here, which has pretty good resources, decent sized planet, and then we've got down here, which the main problem is we have wild storms. We get more research, which, yeah, I guess that's pretty good, and that might be one of the reasons why I wanted to colonize here. So you know what, I think that's probably where we were going. So let's grab the colony ship here. And There we are. A nice planet. Okay. Yep. All right. I also, I think, was mistaken on how this works as well. I believe you can only jump to other open gateways, and it only happens if you're not hostile to the other one you're jumping to. So if, for example, like, yeah, here's a gateway. If this was active during peace, I could jump in here. I mean, granted, they've closed borders, so they wouldn't allow it. But if it was open borders and it was peacetime, I could jump in here. But if I'm at war with them, then the gate's shut on both ends. So it's not like somebody can jump through and attack you. So it's not really as important to defend the gateway as I had initially had thought. All right. Well, anyway, let's continue here.
Upscaling complete.
All right. So we did indeed finish the cruiser. And I want to go into my ship designer and finish off the audit class cruiser, which is here. So we need upgraded reactors. And we also need the upgraded rail guns. I actually don't know what technology we're on as far as missiles, so we should check that. Looks like we're already on the right proper technology. We're at level 4 for most things. The only thing we don't have level 4 of right now is our reactor booster and our armor plates. So we're a little bit behind on that regard. Alright, let's go ahead and save that. And that means we can take the stream and immediately upgrade them. 114 alloys. Okay. Well, that is what it is. And the one planet we were... So crime is done, so we don't have to upgrade this if we don't want to. Which planet was it that I was building the exotic gases? Probably here. And if I remember correctly, research complexes come up with that. Probably would more want to do it where there's jobs needed. But got 11, 9, 10... So I guess it doesn't really matter where I ended up doing it, huh? We do have the Research Institute, so it makes a lot of sense to have that kind of stuff here. How are we doing on that? We got 3? Okay, we can afford it. As a matter of fact, it looks like we may be doing a couple level of upgrade there. Wonder how the war is going.
Potential market survey completed.
Oh, yeah, we didn't get any anomaly messages, so that guy could just keep going because we already gave him an order. Let's see how the war is going. Okay, so let's just click on the Gorp citizen state, get an idea. So exhaustion-wise, the defender is on the low end of the thing, and they're the attackers, so our enemies are more exhausted. But as far as we could see from systems controlled, it looks like the more in the hands of the consciousness's allies, and honestly directly controlled by the consciousness. Don't really see anything really being held by that alliance. I forget if these guys are involved in that war. I think they are. Yeah, that confirms it right there because they have a system in here. Yeah, not really anything else that I'm seeing. So it looks like, I mean, system-wise, you think these guys and, you know, that alliance is the one that's winning, but as far as war exhaustion goes, it's in favor of the attackers. All right, well, in any case, let's continue here. They've also changed with this more recent update how upgrading works. It's done ship at a time. I think also repairing works that way as well, rather than your whole fleet. So you can interrupt the upgrade if need be. Okay, so we now have this, which is good. Okay, let's see what else we can get. We've got disruptors, power, colony development speed, advanced combat rolls. Could be good. It's pretty cheap too. My other thing would be the 0-point reactor, because I think power is always important, but I think we go with advanced combat rolls just because it's nice and kind of quick technology. to get out there. And it is going to make our ships, you know, somewhat better. We would have to upgrade them again. I don't know if it'd be all that expensive to do so, though. We could kind of see that process going on in Gorham Station right now. We see it happening a ship at a time rather than the whole fleet, and then that process is now done. Alright, so you're still on your way. I think at this moment, if I hit upgrade, it would send them back. I want to hold the resources until we're in position. Oh. Looks like one of our corporate areas is expanded. This is... oh yeah, finally, this is paying off. We established this a long time ago. Alright, well, what do we want? I always am, like, not too sure myself on what to take here. Obviously, I don't have the minerals yet. So this is interesting. It takes exotic gases to do. All right, well, we'll worry about that when we actually have the minerals, because obviously this stuff is pretty expensive. I mean, the cheapest thing is 500 minerals. But good to see, nonetheless. Now, again, I don't know if declaring war on these guys would necessarily be a good idea, but if their fleets are far away, I don't think it would hurt. And maybe we'd be able to get enough cash flow here. Oh, what happened here? So, these guys were rivals of these guys, but they have ended their rivalry. Not sure if that's mutual. And they may just go right back on, you know, how that kind of stuff goes. Alright. Doesn't necessarily concern me.
Upscaling complete.
I mean, honestly, those guys are, these guys are my enemies, so, or at least they're enemies of my friend, so. Alright, you're close enough that we can hit the upgrade button and it'll go to the right place.
Potential market survey completed.
Okay, so that should be the last of the science ship. Let's have them go over here. So, survey, and then you might as well do this as well. Alright, so not really finding many anomalies. That's not a bad system right there. Not likely we're going to be able to take advantage of it, but... I mean, in theory, I guess we could move through these guys, but... that's a pretty long distance to go. You know, we should probably take the wormhole technology, because having looked at things, I wasn't 100% sure how these guys got from here to here. But yeah, this is a natural wormhole, and I don't think we can use natural wormholes because we don't have the technology to do that. At least I don't think so. I could be wrong on that. Is it just a matter of that you have to explore it or something? I mean, there it is. Yeah, I don't know. We do have a spare science ship, don't we? Or did I never build one? No, I didn't. Alright. But we're not going to worry about it right now. But it could be a way to jump my guys over. Alright, our gateway has been reactivated. Our scientists have successfully restored power to the ancient gateway and the such and such system. Despite its age, the device has formed a stable subspace conduit that is fully traversable. The probes we sent through have confirmed that our activation of the gateway has restored power to a second identical device. For now, these two link gateways are the only ones that are accessible to us. But more inert devices can likely be found elsewhere in the future. We may even be able to construct entirely new gateways in the system of our choosing. Okay. So these guys have also completed construction of their gateway and the Ambor system. I don't know. I have no idea where that is. There. Oh, is that where it links? I mean, there's one way to find out. You know what? Let's see if that's how that works. Yeah, that's where we link to. So we can jump to our ally a little bit quicker. Not necessarily needing to do that, but now we know where it links to. So, you know, there to there. I don't know if you can link one gateway to another gateway. It may just be between those two. I'm not 100% on how the gateways work, but if these guys were our enemies or somebody that had close borders with us, it wouldn't be something we could take advantage of unless we conquered that area. At least that's as far as I understand things. Well, anyway, let's just continue here. Oh, actually, this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.